Comcast, you mother. Do you have Xfinity, Comcast, AT&T, basically any data phone line service? Well, you're about to get screwed in the wallet, where it hurts. So, they're setting up a new program because net neutrality has temporarily ended. Basically, if you only want internet service so that you could stream Netflix, Amazon, any shows online, or maybe you're a gamer or you just only really need the internet, you will now be paying more than if you were to have a bundle of a landline, TV, and internet. So TV would be including like cable or satellite attached to it, whatever your, whoever you're servicing you requires, basically. And what they're trying to do is to stop cord cutters, people who are, they're canceling their satellite and cable subscriptions so that they can just go to, internet to get all their entertainment needs over there. You might wonder, why are they doing this? Are they allowed to do this? And what's the big deal? Basically, net neutrality meant that they had to treat everybody the same equally as far as speed. So whenever you're looking at something on your phone, anything that needs internet, if you see it starting to buffer or go slow, that might be because you're at the end of a data cap. Now, data caps are set up and it's supposed to apply evenly to all the websites that you visit. A lot of people don't know that the websites themselves can slow themselves down so you don't use up all their data. And YouTube has been accused of doing this in the past. And I think it's been proven that they do this. Sometimes they'll start slowing down your data and they don't really give you the highest clarity. And the reason is they don't want you to use all your data so that way you can keep watching their videos. But they're allowed to do that because it's annoying, don't get me wrong, but it was legal at the time. And it still is. The only thing that's changed is now the companies can decide, okay, we don't like you being on YouTube so much, so we're going to start changing the data. It's a little complicated. I'll be honest. I'm not as versed in it as I probably should be. But the thing is, most people aren't. Most people aren't as familiar with this as we all should be, because it affects our daily lives. Now, some people are still of the mind that you don't actually need internet service, but you do. Most jobs require you to do something online. I'm a cashier at a grocery store, but if I want to look at my pay stubs or my I think it's my 401k, which I surprisingly have, and even my taxes, my W-2 form. I have to get that from a computer. Now you could say, well, you should be able to request it in paper. And that seems like a good idea. And maybe in some places that's the law. But as far as I'm aware, they can decide to just put everything online. And legally, they've made it available to me. And there's other jobs. Also, most jobs require, even if you have nothing else to do online, most likely your pay stub and the hours you work, those things are all going to be viewable online. If you're a student in college, everywhere, pretty much from college to high school, junior high, and a lot of elementaries and even a few kindergartens are requiring you have internet access of some form to study, to look things up, to sign in, to change things for your student's profile. I think for daycare, we had to have like sort of a punch-in thing, which isn't really internet directly, but the point is it could affect that, and it could be bad. So basically, if anybody was feeling nostalgic for how it was back in the day, you're going to get a taste of it again. Remember dial-up internet? Well, you're going to experience something very similar to that. Get ready to watch a lot of buffering, and that's what we had to grow up with. So hopefully people don't like it, and we'll start talking to the cable companies, maybe start talking to the congressmen, and since a lot of them are in the pockets of big businesses, maybe there'll be some, up-and-coming entrepreneurs who will take this chance to create something new. Hopefully, if not, once again, you Comcast, you sons of oh my God, I hate you so much. Please die, burn in hell, you sons of later, staters.